18 forecast. Weather from where you live.
It still shows you how just dry we were before we get all this barrel rainfall. The 7 inches in Pulaski County, the 8 inches in Stark County, the 4s and the 5s in our north. And typically that'd give you a major flood on the Tippecanoe River or the Wabash River. But the Wabash has crested down Lafayette about 2.8 feet above flood stage. It's a 1.5 feet above flood stage in Covington for the crest tomorrow. And here on the Oakdale Dam, you can see this is moderate stage and this is minor stage. Major stage is way up here. Has crested already overnight last night, and it's dropping very rapidly now. So we're okay. Cresting between moderate and minor stage last night, and now we're dropping below flood stage. No issues at all as water levels keep dropping in our area. And it's a good thing the soils weren't overly wet before that rainfall, because we would have had a lot more runoff, that is, and we probably would have had a pretty substantial to significant flood in our area. Right now we've got a few scattered storms popping up here and there. They're pulsy in nature. They don't last long, but they're pretty slow movers, and they can dump some brief heavy rainfall. We got a heavy storm moving through Kokomo right now. Not much happening to the west until you get a little shower here around Badger Grove and Octagon. We got another thunderstorm that has popped here west of Crawfordsville. That's slowly drifting eastward as well. And a little thunder shower here just south of Tab. That is moving eastward and should pass south of Attica here in a little bit. But once these diminish, we're just going to be left with an isolated shower or two overnight. Kind of variable clouds, patchy dense fog, and a low down to 65, and 64 to 67 should do it for lows area wide. Tomorrow, nothing more than an isolated shower here and there, and that should do it. 87 for highs after the fog in the morning, but it'll be a muggy day. Those heat indices around 90 to as high as 100 degrees, and muggy on Saturday. Nothing more than an isolated shower, thunder shower after some more fog in the morning. 89 for the high in the afternoon, and both Friday and Saturday will just be stifling because there's not going to be much wind, and you've got heat indices that are high. These are the highs at 84 to 90 on Saturday, but that heat index 91 to 102. This is 8:30 this evening, and then getting into the overnight, the fog, a small isolated shower. Fog burns off tomorrow. The clouds bubble up. Nothing more than a small isolated shower. So more fog develops tomorrow night, then the clouds bubble right back up on Saturday. And we may have a small little isolated shower just like this that you see on Futurecast. We're going to have some rounds of storms north of us Sunday into Monday, right on the periphery of this dome of intense heat in the plains. But eventually one of these complexes of storms will get in here, and I think that's going to happen on Tuesday evening, and that could bring the risk of some severe wind gusts. We'll keep an eye on that, and then it gets a little cooler mid to late next week before the heat begins to re-expand again. The storm risk goes north, and we start to really dry out and really heat up late in July. But in the meantime, it's still pretty hot. We got an 89 Saturday and 92 Sunday. This is oppressive heat Monday and Tuesday. The ridge riding thunderstorms will be north of us and northwest of us. We get one in here with severe weather risk Tuesday evening, and then it gets cooler. How about an 81 Thursday before back to the 90s later that following weekend?